Have you ever seen that time I got reincarnated as a slime? In most isekais, the main character dies and come back to life, reincarnated into something peak. When Super Saiyan 4 Goku died, he got reincarnated into AGL Jiren. The only difference is one has to be in slot 1 and the other doesn't. Well, I lied.
I am noob.
Goku gives a 70% defensive buff to allies in his standby, and Jiren gives a 70% attack buff to allies in his standby. Once they both go full power, they drop big dick damage.
What?
The slander that Goku has received because of his 5-hit slot 1 condition wasn't his fault. Omatsu just gets performance anxiety when creating hype units. Anyways, I EZA'd Goku, and since him and AGL Goku link, G4 has his EZA, GT Heroes got a buff this year. It's my job to cook up a voluptuous meal. We have 1.1 million HP. I think we're getting to that point in Dokkan where, because we're at like the 900K mark, and I'm pretty sure you can get 1 million if you pick the right pieces. So one thing we got to do is we got to put Goku in slot 1. And you see he got his animations and he's cooking here. So let's look at his kit. He greatly raises attack and greatly raises defense for 4 turns off of his 18 key, right? Then he raises attack and raises defense for 3 turns off his 12 key. He gets a 30% damage reduction. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack 70%. When attacking with 18 or more key, high chance of performing a crit, which is 50%. After receiving the attack or evading the attack, attack and defense 70% for 3 turns. And he launched additional super attack for 3 turns. As the first attacker, he gets additional 30% damage reduction, defense 70%, and launch additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super. And then as the second and third attacker, he gets a damage reduction of 20% and launch additional super attack. And when 2 other GT heroes or Goku family category allies attack in the same turn, or 5 super class allies on the team, attack and defense 44%, damage reduction 10%, and launches additional super attack when attacking with 24 key. So potentially we can get, that's 1 attack, 2 attacks, 3 attacks. We can get launched 3 additional attacks here. We're at 513k defense, 442k defense, and 400k here. So these 2 link up and it's great. It's lovely. You know what I mean? That's what we need here. Or 2 years from now or another year from now, we'll get an EZA from him. Probably about a year from like right now, we should, unless they just decide to EZA him early. But in the meantime, you know what we're here for. You know why we're here. Here for that Goku. And we got Goku next turn. So yeah, let's go here. And then we have GT bros in the back pocket. We know what they have. They could do, let me make sure and check this out one last time in order for them to activate their standby. Okay, so they start from the 4th turn if the character receives an attack 4 more times in battle. So they have to receive an attack 4 times, which shouldn't be too hard after, you know, we see what we see here in this fight. But let's see. I have no dodge on except the 5 dodge that she gets from I think from the INT of their kit. But we should have like a 70% damage reduction here, and we're fine. We received a hit, attack and I dodged 42 million. I dodged, and I have 5 dodge on him. That's crazy. That's crazy work there. That's crazy work, but I'll take it. 27 million. Y'all see what we looking like right now? Bink. Get out of my sight. Brat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we out here cooking. Big cooking here. I mean, he could launch 3 attacks off his like regular one, but that's kind of rare. All right. It's rare like Mr. Clean we're here. 4 attacks here. I like the way that sounds. 4 attacks, 29 million. It's not too shabby, right? Get your bitch ass out of here. One more. Another one. 5 of them things. We finna get this dog, put this dog in the dog pound. Bergamo, brat, boom. Solo. I ain't done. We not done. Because we still got to come back with that heat. So do I put him in the first slot again? Or do I think I'm gonna put him in the second slot. And the reason why I say that is because I want to have G4 getting some stacks. You know, just in case you get a little spice, right? Just a little spice ball. So we go here, bring him first slot, 77% damage reduction here that they have initially. And then they have that Saiyan Royal Link that has 25% attack and 10%, 10% extra defense. So we're at 466k on defense. And then we have this guy here, GT Vegeta. So with 3 or more key spheres, he guards all attacks. When tackling 12 or more key, attack 20%, defense 30, and a damage reduction 3% per key sphere obtained. So when it's per GT or giant ape category ally attacking the same turn, chance of performing a crit 30%, attack 77%. So I'm guessing if there's 2, is it per? Yeah, so per. So we have 100, it should be 154% attack, and then we have a 60% chance to crit. And then for 1 turn, the character enters turn launch additional attack, and when activating an active skill, attack 350%. So let's see, per key sphere obtained, 3% damage reduction. So let me see where we at here. So I'm about to grab this, so we get 24 more key. And then do I need to grab any, is it rainbow spheres for him? What is it for him? It is 5 or more key spheres, launch additional 3, okay. No rainbow spheres give us anything, right? Okay, so we're fine. We're fine. We're gonna go ahead and grab a 6-piece here. That is a 18% damage reduction. We're fine. And I forgot about the additional 10% damage reduction that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is gonna give the other Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So it's just a matter of time before we start bodying stuff, right? And I guess I don't even really have to transform this Super Saiyan 4 Goku until I'm ready. You know what I mean? Because I'm nervous about the next phase, right? Not the next phase, the phase after that. During that phase is when Jiran likes to seal and he likes to lock me in certain spots. And to me, that's what makes this fight extremely difficult. That's the only thing that makes it difficult. It's just that he locks and seals you in weird spots. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. Not without my consent. And that's good. That's all I need. I could have put Super Saiyan 4 Goku there, but you know what? I was like, let me get some stats. I've seen the way this guy cooking up. This guy cooking up something beautiful here. Hey, that works. You know why that works? Because we're type disadvantage here. We can go ahead and just get some more stacks off. Boom. Not really, but you know what I'm saying here. 3 attacks. Bro, imagine they actually cooked with him. If they didn't have that damage reduction catered to slot 1, then he would be in such a better spot, bro. He would be in a way better spot here, but I'm gonna take a 23 mil. Galick Horn. Wow. Woo. Okay. So we're gonna put bro in the first slot. We can't transform just yet, so we keep him here. First slot, look at that. 2 million defense, 3 million attack. You see where we at here. Do the honors and grab the perps. Grab that perp right there. I think he needs to be attacking with 24 more key. 24 key. Power beyond Super Saiyan, category allies, defense 50%. Okay, great chance. So a 70% chance of evading enemy's attack and regarding for every 3 key when attacking defense. 30% forms a crit. 24 key. Okay, so we're gonna grab this. And then I think Super Saiyan GT Goku, attack 30%, defense 20%, a chance of performing a crit per key sphere, or 10% per key sphere obtained. So we need 5 or more key. And then per category ally on a turn, defense 77%. So we have 2, and then damage reduction 20%. So about 40% damage reduction. And we're gonna launch that, and we have a chance to crit. So 40%. And we're gonna grab the 6-piece here. Bada bing. All right, let me see some here. So we should be fully built here because we're gonna get hit. We should be fine. We have the damage reduction here. We know what he's gonna do. This is what's needed from us. We're type advantage. So unless we're sealed, which I don't think we're gonna get sealed, we're more than great here. More than great. He's eating all that. 50 mil. Boop, boop, boop. boom, pop, boom, 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 bop. Hey. Oh yeah, we're doing big body damage. Bink, boop, 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 boop. I love it. I love it. 4Ku is actually good again. Makes me happy. So then when we get on the phase of Jiran, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and pop that the active with Super Saiyan 4Ku, which should give us a nice situation to be in, because what I'm thinking is we're gonna reset the lock and seal, because we're gonna pop the active with bro and we're not gonna get super, which is gonna be great, but we're still gonna be locked and sealed. That's the frustrating thing. So here we go. Don't lock. He locked him there. That's fine. That's fine. That's great. That's great. Not doing anything else yet. We're gonna stay here. We're at 1.6 million and we have a 30% damage reduction. We have another 30% as the first tiger, except we have a 60, and then we get additional 10. So we have a 70% damage reduction right now. We're gonna be fine here. We're not gonna dodge. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna stay here. He's AoEs a few times, but he's done no super attack. So we have a 386k defense with no supering. So we have no damage reduction there. We're kind of fried. I won't even lie. This might be the end of us here. Right? Because he can AoE twice, and I don't think we're able to take too many of them depending on what's happening here, right? So he just supered, so his AoEs are gonna hit a little hard. And we took that like a champ. Okay, boom. Here we go. Boom. And how much are we taking here? Boom, 500k. Yeah, we're dead. It's over with. It's over with. So unless they dodge the next one, we may be getting cooked here, bro. I won't lie. Look how many times we're hitting. Look how many times we're hitting here. All right, we hitting a lot. Look at this guy. Damn, bro, how many times are you hitting, bro? Chill. No diddy. Boom. Boom. Can we dodge? Boom. 496. Oh my gosh. We are at a very, very tough situation. So unless we do, I want to say unless we do 5 super attacks, you get a 30-40% damage reduction. We might not survive that. I mean, we should be okay. I would assume that we're going to be okay, considering that we're going to take a nice amount of damage. You know, we're just, because that's what's going to happen. We're going to take a nice amount of damage if we don't super 4 times, because we should have a 40%. We took 500k with no damage reduction. We shouldn't take no more than 100k with the damage reduction if we do the supers, if we perform the supers right? So this is going to be a 10% damage reduction right here, right? Boom. That's 1, 2. So now we have a 20% damage reduction. And if we don't do any more, we're going to be cooked. Okay. 30%. 500k defense with a 30% damage reduction, should 40% damage reduction. It should be enough, right? We should be able to take a normal, right? I mean, right, guys? Would you stop? We took 500k at first. We should be able to take a normal. There we go. There we go. God damn. Like, we're getting cooked.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Of course you put him there. So this is what we got going on here. I think we should pop the standby, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here. So I'm gonna go here, get both buffs, go ahead and pop it. You know what I mean? Everyone, lend me all your Super Saiyajin power. I'll never lose if I'm Super Saiyan 4 at full power. Facts. I wish they did that still. I mean, they did a little bit in the Battle of Gods movie, but I need to bring that shit back. Goku Sanya. Damage reduction 30%. All allies attack and defense 80%. Oh wow. And damage reduction 8%. For 3 turns. For every type key sphere obtained, damage reduction 10%. 3 or more key sphere guards all attacks. If 3 or more INT key spheres obtained, all allies chance of performing a crit 44%, and chance of launching additional super attack 44% is crazy. When receiving an unarmed super attack, it nullifies it. That's wild. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this 12 piece. Yeah, you feel me? Grab a 12 piece. Get our health back. We're gonna go ahead and try to get some more of this Dokkan mode up. So I'm gonna grab this 8-ball right here. See what I'm saying? And then we're gonna go ahead, first off, because I don't want to see the cutscene. We've seen it a million times. Then I'm gonna go ahead and pop this. So hopefully what he does is, hopefully he locks Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the first slot. You hear me? If we lock 4 Goku in the first slot, I can slide my boy over to the second spot. See what I'm saying? That's just what we got going on. That's all I need here. I need that love. Because of course he's gonna super, of course he always supers first slot. That's what he gonna do. Look at that, that's crazy. All right, 21, super flame cannon, yeet, boom. Okay, 2-piece, okay, nice little 2-piece. And then he's got AoEs. Bro, why would y'all, like, you give this man ability to seal you, ability to lock you, and multiplicative AoEs. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, you just want to make this man the most annoying boss you possibly can make. Every term in a power boss is a problem. They just annoying. All of them are annoying. They have their own weird gimmicks. They're annoying. Okay, so now we're fine. I hope that he locks him in the first slot. That way I can slide my monkey ass over and we can cook. There we go. That worked out such in a perfect way. Okay, so we're gonna have 2 here. It's not gonna matter because I can't get that much. So we're gonna get 2 of those, which will put us at a, let's see, 50% damage reduction with 1.7. We should be perfectly fine there. And then we have 4 Goku here. And he gives a 10% damage reduction, 70% defense to Giant 8 power and power beyond Super Saiyan here. So he should have additional damage reduction because of that. And then I'm about to grab this. And then we have bro over here, 627k defense. And with 5 or more key spheres, launch additional super attack. And then damage reduction 3% per key sphere obtained. So we have an 8% damage reduction from Super Saiyan 4 Goku INT. We have 1 for AGL, which is 10. So it's 18 plus the 7 we got here, 21. So I want to say 8 plus 10, 18 plus 21. I don't know my math in 39%. Yeah. Something like that. We should be able to take an AoE pretty good. Let's cook. Let us cook here. Yep, we eat those. No super because he did super last time, right? So he's just doing AoEs. Yep, we're good. We're fine. And then we have any dodge. What a god. What a god. So we attack him with 24 or more key. 1. And that's gonna give us we should do, well, this is about to be the second one. So then we have a 44% chance of additional super. I don't know if this is part of the hippo or is this part of the passive of Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So we're gonna see if we launch one right here, and that one right there is part of the passive. So that worked. That was nice. I ain't gonna lie. Have 44% chance of additional super on top of that. I likes that. I likes that. So we're good. Thank you. Hopefully he locks me in the second slot next turn, not last, because I really just want to be able to cook. You feel me? Hey, boom. That's crazy. That's crazy. Look at my boy Vegeta. My boy Vegeta. Vegeta. Pow. 20 mil. Again. A dog. Mink. Again. Hi. Galicon. Bow. Oh yeah. Keep cooking, King. Keep cooking, King. Okay, coolin'. First slot, you whore. So do I put him? I probably put him here, right? I want to keep him here. So he has a 40% damage reduction, right? And attack and defense per key sphere obtained. And then, all right, so we're gonna grab, I'm gonna grab a 7-piece right here. So we have 724k with a 40% damage reduction, type advantage. I'm going to continue to keep my king here. Let's get him. And then let's float off 4 Ku. And that's just the way it is. That's 100% the way it is right now, right? So here we go. Let's see if we able to take the super from him. Boom, 460. Woo! That was crazy. That was crazy right there. I won't even lie to you. That was a crazy ass super. So we should be able to pull. I should be able to pull the standby down next turn. You know what I mean? With what you call it, with GT Bros, and then we should be able to transform into Super Saiyan 4 Ku, and then we should be cooling. We should be in a good spot. Hey, Meek. Here we go. We ain't done. We not done. We not done, brother. Boop, 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 boop. A, bay, and bada bing, bow. Big critties with big titties. Geronimo. Oh, what's poppin'? Slime, what's poppin'? Okay. So now, right here, we have enough with 30. So I'm gonna pull this down for release and bow. We looking good. I won't lie. We looking great. Thanks, Pan. Now I'm charged up. Yeah, Jiron. Me versus you. I'm the one. I'm the real you. I'm you before you was you. Okay, that's what it is. I'm you before you was you, bruv. You want to be me. Feeling pretty strong right now. So unfortunately, this Goku does not have any bit of battle motion, which would have been cool to see him have a battle motion, but it's fine. Full power Goku, 727K. Let's check out his kit. Attack and defense 44%, guards all attack, launch additional super attack for 4 turns, key +7, attack and defense 300%. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense 159. When attacking with 18 more key, great chance of performing a crit after receiving the attack or evading defense 77% for 5 turns. As the first attacker in the turn, damage reduction 25%, defense 77%, and launch additional attack has a great chance of becoming a super. Put him in the second slot, attack 77%, damage reduction rate 25%, and launches 2 additional attacks, each would have the great chance of becoming a super. Wow. That 2-piece looked kind of crazy though, to be honest, but it is what it is. So we only have a 25%. Am I reading this right? We have a 25% damage reduction right here. When attacking with 24 more key, attack 59%, performs a crit. When HP is 59% or more, attack 44%, defense 144%. When HP is 59% or less, attack 144%, and defense 44%. And when HP is 44% or less, attack 144% effective against all types. You know what I'm saying? I need to see something first, because he also he greatly raises attack and defense for 4 turns, causes mega colossal damage to enemy, disables enemies' next 2 actions. And then when he attacks with 12 key, he massively raises attack. Wow. And I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, pull that thing down like that. Mr. Pull that thing down. Okay, so that gave us more of the attack. So we obviously can't see where the shit is, so it's fine. So let me grab all of these, right? Let me grab a little something like this, and then let me grab a little something like this. All right, where Jerron, where you supering at, bro? Super first. Oh, because you can't dodge here. 107 million. I'm gonna take my chances here, bro. 107 million. Is this a critty? Critty, brat, big critty with big titties. All right, 94 million. Hey, meek. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We cooking. We cooking. This 12 key super attack go crazy. I don't really see that too often. Most of the time when he came out, the fight was over. But look at bro. Bro, the 12 key super go hard. It go hard.
Oh my God, bro, is dick riding all you do?
Look at bro, 119. He is bodying. Bow. Beep, 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 beep. 72. Oh, he's cooking. You cooked, my guy. You cooked. Then we got my man's here. Right? Hey. Bow. Boom. That's one piece. No Luffy. So we should get the spirit bomb next, right? That's 2. And then if we die here, we should get the spirit bomb. If he supers, which he's probably gonna do this here, 16 mil. So we're probably gonna take, we should take one normal. We're type disadvantage. He did no supers. 1, 2. Okay. Now we bringing out spirit bomb on that ass because we had no choice. Spirit bomb.
Garbage.
Ha! That did absolutely nothing. Okay. Okay. G4 is here. We have GT Goku. Well, GT Goku. GT Vegeta. I haven't seen GT Vegeta anything on him. So let me pop this thing right here, right? Let me see what he's talking about. This your new finishing move? Oh, you monkey mode. He monkey mode. I ain't no shine attack. Cause when you did everything, didn't you? 40 million is nice. 40 million is nice. I won't lie. That was kind of hard though. It wasn't even on cap about that. So let me go here. Let me pop this. You know what I'm talking about. You know why I'm here. Where the super attack at? Woo! Hey, I gotta give you this big bang right here. No diddy. I just have no choice. I gotta give you this big bang. Let me go here. Yeah, we gotta see it, bro. I have no choice. Okay? I got no choice here to give you this monkey meat. All right? Let's get it now. Yo, we need a new one. We need a new G4. That's what we need. I'm telling you. It's my big bang. If we get like some worldwide Dokkan celebration type B, right? Global Dokkan celebration. Just give us G4 Gogeta Blue or G4 Vegeta Blue. Bring the hype back to Dokkan and set it off the way it's supposed to be because it's a little dry ski right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. We already did what we had to do. We have 11. So we're at 8 million, right? 2.1 million defense. We go ahead and grab this 11 ball right there. That put my man's at 23. Dron is absolutely cooked. So this is 21. He links up better with him, so we just gonna go ahead and do that, right? We're gonna go ahead and go here. And then can we get a Dokkan mode? That'd be nice. That'd be nice. 8 piece. We were so close. We were so close, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because Meek, you're done, buddy. Goodbye, you Alpinoric ball-headed.
Mods, crush the skull.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a good easy 8. That was phenomenal. I don't know about y'all, but that was fun.